afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. A ball and 2 strikes. Gray features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Blandino's got it, and there's out number 2.
Batting first, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Caleb Smith gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
In now, Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Rojas has got it, and the first out is recorded.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alex Blandino.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alex Blandino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now, Joey Votto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Gray ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Miguel Rojas waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
1 strike.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Miguel.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runner! He's running, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Riding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Smith, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1-1. is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Suarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nicholas Castellanos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get more.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the throw in gets away from him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Kurt Casale as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's the 2-1, and it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now at the plate, Sonny Gray, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. From the belt, the pitch, grounded weakly to the right side, scooped up on to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jankowski's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Castellanos is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready now, Caleb Smith. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next.
The center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
1-1. Here it comes. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Again, another foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Alex Blandino will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 00. Shortstop, Alex Blandino.
And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Jankowski makes a break for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Diaz has got it, and there's one away. A man at second with one down, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That evens it up 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Now back. Second base.
Striding in once again, Isan Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Three and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Miami. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Kirk Casale. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The right fielder, Philip Irvin.
So coming to the plate, Philip Irvin. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. One and one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rojas brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Harold Ramirez will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Runners on first with one down. This is line to left. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Striding in, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, Sonny Gray, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jose Arena takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
62, Jose Urena.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
In now, Alex Blandino. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Ready for another shot now, Joey Votto. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Urena, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. First and second now, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Hit high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gray ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Irvin is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Isan Diaz. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Sixto Sanchez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Miami, number 73, Sixto Sanchez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. And they can't run it down. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Kurt Casale will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in once again, Kurt Casale. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 the count. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dickerson going back, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer in that location.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Travis Jankowski. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Jose De Leon will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose De Leon.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground. One down. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Anderson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a liner, but foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. As a look, now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. No, that's down.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They still find themselves down 6-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Reds,
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Alex Blandino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In is Joey Votto now. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Drew Steckenrider comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Drew Steckenrider.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now to the plate, Kirk Casale, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. Too high, ball 3. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reds out in front, 8-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Birdie.
Skied into very shallow right. Irvin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
93, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in and looking for more, Phillip Ervin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Garcia, a former Dodger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And he fouls this one off. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jose De Leon, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
To the plate now, Travis Jankowski, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Alex Blandino is on deck. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 00. Shortstop, Alex Blandino.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Alex Blandino. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Reds 9 and the Marlins nothing. At the plate, Jonathan Villar starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Isan Diaz will be next. Now the payoff pitch home.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Isan Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Castellanos is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sonny Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Caleb Smith was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jose De Leon takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.